All right, hey there, Ashburn fans. It looks like I have a not terrific point of view here, since I kind of can't see about a quarter of the rink, but we'll do the best we can. I'll try to clip my microphone up. Boys are in red this morning. Jamie should be in net. I think I'm missing my cheat sheet with all their names. I'm not poorly prepared for this weekend. I might still have it. I'll have one. I've got a couple of them I printed out. But yeah, it looks like I don't. Well, hopefully I still know their names. I've been learning them. Had a few opportunities to learn the names so far.
So like I bought a bunch of road crews, and then I was like, I need to
So we'll get a good view of this side of the rink. So we're here in the restaurant, which, as expected, looks. You may be able to see in the back there. There's no one allowed on the benches, no one allowed in the rink aside from the players, coaches, referees. But there is a restaurant where we can overlook the glass and overlook the rink through the glass, which opened up just before the game. So we're kind of scrambling to get in and get set up here. Give a little shot of the crowd here at the Iceberg. People waving. Few more down there. Masked up crowd. Hopefully the audio's working this time. Rink 3, oh yes, I should have said. Well, you know, if anybody does want to watch on Live Barn instead of my feed, which might get you better camera angles and less annoying commentary. Live Barn, we are on Rink 3.
As long as it ends happy, the kids are like, just angry at me. Yes, it'll make Christmas. The guy cheats on you. You don't fall along, it doesn't snow on Christmas.
I would say also I apologize. I used to make a point to kind of hit up. You have coffee? Any luck?
Do you want sugar?
One cream, no sugar.
Can I get you? Yes.
Technically, the seats here at the glass are supposed to be for paying customers only, so I figured I better order something. Sorry for the interruption here. 25 minutes on the clock. Looks like these are long periods. I didn't check the guidelines on how long the periods are going to be. Is that really going to be 25 minutes? Did I do 2 25-minute periods? I suppose these are probably standard EJ rules, which, you know, I should know by now. I consider my son's played, this is his 3rd year, but and I'm always oblivious to such things. I have a slight amusement of the the opposite team who have players who have the numbers taped to their back, and they have papers taped to their back with numbers written on them. If you observe, they seem to have the number 88 on their sleeve, but they've got player number 10 and number 9 up there. That's a solution. Seems like it would work better to have tape. All right, so you got Shane Spadetti took the drop, shot on goal already, and Zach Marshall is out on wing as well as Landon Street. Shot deflected wide, it looks like. It's really hard to see down there from this particular angle. I think I'm gonna get up and stand here and see if this works better, because I can't see what's going on back there. Here I'm kind of behind the time clock, but White takes it around the corner. I think that was. I think it was Zach kind of stopped it, turns around, it's going to come back. Jamie plays it. Is it? It looks like it's Luke. No, it is Jamie in net. I think that's Colin, took it around back behind Jamie's net. It's going to come up the side. Zach poses his knee, fights it all the way through. T's going to take it down to the corner. Loses possession, but Will Schneider's right behind him. He's going to take a shot. It's going to come around past Spencer and run long. All the way down, picked up by Mason. Pounds it around to Will. Will taps it over to Zach. Bounces off Zach's stick, and White will pick it up. So I got to find a... that's Mason over to Spencer. He's going to send it up. White takes possession in their own defensive zone. They're going to pass it out to neutral ice and lose it to Mason, who's right behind the guy. Puck slides all the way back. Spencer will pick it up in the corner. Spencer off the boards, back to Mason. Mason's got possession, tries to pass it up to his teammate. It's going to go way long, and it'll be icing against us. I think that Tim Butler took the face off, but comes out, can't see what's happening. White has to get off, and we'll end up getting possession. Paul Allison, Dylan Ostenberg. Joey Greenland's out there, he got a stick on it there briefly. They're gonna shot, pad save by Jamie. Rebound fling long by Noah. Gives us a little break and play, and but with the icing call, we'll pick it back up down in our own defensive zone. Tim Butler takes a face off. It's going to come back. Noah will take it behind Jamie's net and skate it around. Gets to the corner, passes it up. I think intended for. He was trying to get it to Joey, but didn't work. Scramble in the corner where I can't see very well. Tim Butler tries to bring it out. It's going to come back to the goal, stopped by Noah, turns back. Joey sends it up to Paul. Paul's got it. It's going to skate through, looking for the pass. Gets boxed in the corner a little bit. It's going to take it all the way around. Tries to do a wrap. Deflected by the goalie. Tim can't quite, I think he got a stick on it, but couldn't get a nice rebound shot. Dylan all the way down, fighting in the corner. Manages to get the puck back up to teammate who I couldn't see the number. Paul takes it all the way down. Defense, he can't get it. Puck gets checked up on the defensive skate. Noah's got it in neutral ice. He's going to pass it across to Jimmy. That's Jimmy over there. Sorry. Joe Scivolino, cross pass. Past Jimmy. I think that's Colin who took it back out on defense. And there's a whistle on the play. Visibility in here is, it's nice, we're relatively close to the ice, but between the pillar and the official, the timekeeping, it's a lot of the rink is hard to see. So scramble in the corner close to our net, and puck will come out, and I think that's Joe Scivolino. It's going to come all the way back. He had it briefly. Shot from the blue line, deflected. It's going to come back. It's Jack Klein. Takes it across the line just as his teammate got off. It's going to come out to Jimmy. Now we have to get off. Jimmy pounded it back in from neutral ice. Well, Shane Spadetti coming in, I think, off the bench. Gets a stick on it, gets sticked away from him. He has to come back off. Zach Marshall out there with him, Landis Street on offense, putting some pressure on. Puck comes out to neutralize Mason. Tries to flick it in. I think it bounced off of Zach Marshall. Shot, I can't see if it was, couldn't tell if it was wide or if it was a pad save from Jamie, but either way, another shot. Jamie got a glove on it, looks like that time. Defenseman takes it. Stick save from Jamie. Colin skates it out. Mason. Mason takes it all the way down. Shot too high. He'll head towards the bench. White picks up possession, loses an edge, goes down. I saw what I thought was the official raising his hand. Actually, it was the opposing coach. Thought it was acting like he thought it was a trip. I think that's Jimmy trying to get it out. Passes it up to Landon. Landon sends it long. White gets possession in their own backfield. Bounce pass to the center ice. And Dylan will pick it up in the far corner, drops the stick, but puck comes out all the way up. I think that's Will, and Will shot. And I think a stick save popped up high. Zach Posesny skates it out to the blue line, passes back to Will. Oh, I'm sorry, that looks like that's Shane Suick out there. I saw the 5 on the jersey. Comes around, Noah Robinson coming up the point, passes it to Will. Will tries to get in the center. It's going to come back out. Noah plays it again. Gets hammered into the bench. Little 3-on-2 scramble there. Puck comes out. Shane picks it up, neutralized, takes a shot, pad save. White. Noah at the point. Again gets hammered into the bench right in front of us. Will Schneider takes a shot, and puck's going to come flicking up off of somebody's stick. I couldn't see who. Presumably a white one, and play will stop. Score still 0-0. 3 shots on the shot counter. 18 minutes left in the first period. It's been pointed out to me that I really need to figure out how to get a score overlay on this. And, that's true, I do need to do that, but unfortunately, haven't figured it out yet. It's a little hard to do on a mobile device. All right, backhanded from neutral ice by White. Easy stick save by Jamie, although it was bouncing. It's always a little nerve-wracking sometimes. Colin took it all the way out into neutral ice, but then got pounded back in by the white team. I think it was the Long Island Royals I think we're playing. Yeah, there's a Long Island Royals, and then this afternoon I think it's the Long Island Sharks, and then tomorrow it's the Long Island somebody else. "17 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock, first period. Tim Butler takes the drop. It's going to come back. I think sticked away by Jamie. As the whole knot of them kind of slid towards the ice. Tim chases it in. but before he can get solid possession, White tapped it back out, but they'll pause a beat behind their own net. Joey Greenland keeping it in play, stopping the puck at the point. He's going to skate around to the other side. Tim Butler gets in there and stops in the corner and manages to get it away. Nice moves. Tries to center it. It's a little bit behind the post. Colin skates it all the way back and through in front of his own net, which was, there was no danger. But I just know how much that makes the goalies irritated. All right, Joey Greenland brings it all the way back to the corner. Jack Klein gets a stick on it, and I think that's Mason who came in, but Tim battles it all the way down. Turned around by Mason. He's going to try and do his little Superman play. Got it all the way across the line, but then got stopped up. But teammate Jack came in to help from behind. White picks it up. They're going to take it out. Grayson, I think that's the first time I don't know if actually it might not have been the first time I've seen him out there, but his jersey's folded such that, like, from certain angles I can only see the 4. So he may have had some plays that I confused with Colin. Sorry about that. You get what you pay for. Broadcast quality here. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Interstate Highway System. Also brought to you by this lovely establishment that has opened probably largely just for the purposes of letting us watch the game. I can't imagine they're going to make too much money. I think that's Jack. Jack's out there. That was not Jack. That's Spencer fighting for the puck with teammate, I think that's Shane Spadetti. Took it out and away. Spencer's going to pick it up again. Skates through. Loses the puck at the blue line. Possession picked up back by Joe Scribblino. Sticked away by the defense. Spencer hit, no whistle. And passed all the way down to White. Shot but deflected by the defense. It's going to come back out. Landon has got possession. He'll bounce it off the boards and it's going to go all the way back around behind the net. Zach Marshall picks it up on the far side. Nice clean hit. Gets it, puck back to Landon. Landon in the corner, pass back out to the slot. And I lost track of it. It came back out to Landon briefly. Breakaway. Nice save. Shot, pad save, Jamie. Picked up by Mason, I think. Sent long. Landon, all the way through, shoots wide, under pressure from the defense there. Defense picks it up, they're going to send it around. It'll come all the way out, and looks like all the way down. That'll be icing on Long Island. Oops, sorry, I just hit the cable, microphone cable. Zayapos takes a face off. Puck comes dancing out. He tries to get it to Will, but Will's moving in close, and just the two of them overshot there. And quick pass out to, I think, to Shane Suick, who fired in the goalie, and it popped up, and we will take another drop. Same line on the far side there. Zach, Shane, and Will. Shane picking up off the drop. Got a shot off. I think he got deflected off his skate wide of the net. Will skates it out, tries to pass it in the slot, bounces up off the defenseman's stick. It's going to pass out to neutralize. Colin picks it up, sends it back in. White gets possession. They're going to bring it out. It'll come back to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to send it up, bounces past Zach, Posesny, and White gets possession. Cross. Ref jumps out of the way. It's going to come all the way back. Will Schneider taps it to Jimmy. Jimmy off the boards back up to probably to Shane. Yeah, that's Shane. Shane accelerates, moves it in. They're going to call offside. Zach was already over the line, I believe. Zach Posesny. Both teams will take an opportunity for a line change. Score is 0-0. 13 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Tim takes the face-off, hands it back to Mason. Mason crosses to Spencer. Spencer tries to pound it up. Possession recovered by White. White passes out to their guy Point. Let's cross to the corner. Mason does something with it. It's going to come out. Nice long pass to Paul. Paul tries to accelerate, skates it up across the line, but gets in front of the puck and loses possession. It's going to come around. Mason at the point. Stops, keeps it in play, backhands it back to Paul. Paul tries to do something backhanded on lots of pressure from the defense, getting shoved all over the place. Again, Paul gets in front of it. Long Island gets possession. Nice cross pass there. Actually, not that nice. They kind of missed reception of it. White fades back to the bench. Mason up to, I think to Paul. Hands it off to Tim. Joe Chiavolino takes it across the line. 2-on-1 defense gets the puck away from him. All right. Grayson, nice shot there. Brings it across the line, gets it into tight. Deflected by the goalie. I think it sounded like a blocker save just for the noise. I couldn't see exactly where it went. All right, it's Grayson battling forward, hands it off to Paul. Paul around the boards, and it will get past Dylan. White taps it past Dylan. I think that's Will Schneider. Takes it all the way around. No, I'm sorry, that's I'm having trouble seeing through the glass and the nets. Let's try fading over here. Let's see if I shoot from here if it's any better. This might be better. I couldn't see who took the drop there. That was Mason pounded it back into the blue line. It's going to come long. Noah Robinson chasing behind the net.
Oh my God.
Right. Jack Klein around the boards. Dylan pauses a beat, tries to pass it up to Grayson. I think that's Grayson back up past Jack Klein. He's going to chase after it. 2-on-1 White players. Comes long, and Noah just gets a stick under as the guy tries to take a shot and deflects it. Landon picks it up. Nice pass. Gets up and gets tripped as he's trying to accelerate in. And they're going to call that hooking.
I'm surprised.
And he's going.
I don't think he was in on his own.
37 White, and we will get our first Ashburn power play of the day. Sit down. Zach Posesny. Just one cream. All right, that's, I think Zach Posesny took the shot there, had the possession, hands it off to Shane Suick. Back to Colin, sends it back to Shane. It's gonna get pounded long. I think that was Will, cross to Jimmy, Jimmy up to Zach, Zach to Shane, Shane cross to Colin, Colin shot, stick save. And it's in, rebound, I think by Will. And that will make it 1-0 Ashburn. With 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first period, we will go up over the Long Island Royals 1-0. 7 shots to 5 according to the shot counter there. Nice playing, boys. Shane Spadetti took the drop. And after White taps it back and forth a little bit, he will take his own possession. Jack taps it back into the slot. I think that was Jack. Maybe I'm wrong. I have trouble. I was thinking it was not Jack, it was Landon. It makes more sense since Jack's usually in defense. He wouldn't have been back there. White scrambles, going to come all the way out to neutral ice. Landon takes it across the line and gets just like double teamed, taken down. No whistle on that play. I mean, that did not look like what I expect out of hockey. Joe Chivellino. I'm sorry, that's Shane Spadetti. I'll figure out there. Oh, I hit the microphone again. Apologies. All right. Nice attempted centering pass there, and unfortunately, White got possession. They will skate it through. Trying to see what's happened. Spencer fighting hard to keep that puck away from our net. Joey Greenland up the point. It's going to come back to Spencer. Spencer, again, hit hard there. A little scuffle. Puck squirts out, and Tim Butler will pick it up. He's skating through. Got some acceleration there. Takes a shot. Either stick or blocker save there on a bouncing shot. It's going to come out. Noah will pick it up and neutralize. He taps it, flicks it back into the zone. Unfortunately, Tim couldn't get clear possession before White did something. They will take it back to our defensive zone. Noah comes out and their shot and deflected. That was a stick save, Jamie. They come all the way out. Joe Chivellino putting the pressure on back as they pass back and forth in their own defensive zone. Looking for the pass up. It's going to come all the way. Jamie comes out of net, plays it around.
Hands it in space. I just wanted to see my son.
Sorry, one of the other parents is trying to.
I think it's pretty cool, huh?
Let's see here. We'll scramble to the corner. It's going to come out. White plays it at the blue line, back to the corner. I think that's Noah Robinson, along with teammate I can't see. Joe Chivellino got a stick on it there, I think. And it comes all the way out to neutralize where White picked it up. It's going to come all the way back there. Puck's behind our net. And looks like Noah and trying to get up to Jack. I lost track of it here. All right, here we go. It's I think Dylan has tried to skate it all the way through and take a shot. Five minutes, 54 seconds left. We are up 1-0. Pan up to the scoreboard there. Forgot to turn on the little Ashburn logo. I think I was off the puck sitting on the back of the net there.
I think 1 and 2.
Jimmy, pass it up. White's got it in the backfield. Trying hard to. All right, Will Schneider picks it up as they try to pass it out. He loses an edge, goes down, but he managed to swing it into the net, towards the net. Jimmy, long shot, wrister from the point. Rebound shot, also deflected. Backhand shot or attempt by Will. Will backhands it again to his teammate, the pass this time. Hands back to Will. Will backhands around the boards. White gets possession, does some quick passes and gets it out, but then Jimmy picks it up neutralized. He'll flick it back in the other direction. Now we're just going to ping pong it back through neutralized for a while. White brings it across the ice. Long bounce pass to their guy waiting on the far side. Scramble in front of the net. I think it looks like Jamie might have gotten a save in there. He's sealed up against the post as best he can. Number 1 White at the point. Jimmy turns it around, sends it long. It's going to come out to neutral ice. Long cross. And Zach Marshall sent it long. White gets possession again. They're going to scramble. Landon to Shane Spadetti, I think, to Spencer. Zach Marshall lost a stick, but picked it back up. He's back in play. Can't see the. Zach takes it out in the neutralize. This is really hard to follow. I'm sorry. All right, Landon's got possession. He's looking for a shot. Shoots. Misses the net. White passes up out of the zone. Mason trying to do something. Shot and reached for by Jamie, but just over his glove, and the score will be tied up at 1-1 with exactly 3 minutes on the clock left in the first period. Felt good to be up for a little bit, but there's plenty of hockey left in this game. So, with the tie game, we're back to starting over. Tim Butler takes a drop. Puck will come out, and White will pick it up in their own defensive zone. We will try to take from them. Sharp, crisp pass out, and they get past Dylan. Sticked away out of the paint by Jamie. Dylan, pass up to Paul. Paul, long cross intended for Joey. Bounces off his stick, and he will chase it in the corner. He picks it up from there. Joey tries to pass it out, ends up flicking it back the other direction. Tim will hit it behind the net. Back to Joey. Joey's got it behind the net, looking for a pass out to the slot. Under a lot of defensive pressure there. White gets possession. Before they get to Noah, they chip it out into the middle, and pass it up to their guy at the point. Slap shot and pad save, and then covered by Jamie. 1 minute 58 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Score is 1-1. I think that's Joe Ciavellino took the drop. Jimmy, bullies some kid and gives his teammates an opportunity. Nice pass up to Grayson. Grayson will take it across the line. Drop pass to Jack, except Jack's not where Grayson thought it was, and it did not work. They'll have that practice by later in the season, I promise you. Unfortunately today, not as tight coordination as they planned. All right, White brings it up. It's going to go long. Colin takes possession, taps it across to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to bring it out of the defensive zone. Neutralize, hands it off to Grayson. Grayson gets blocked up with the defense and hands it back to Jimmy. Flicks it long. Grayson chases the Long Island player. Sends it around where it's stopped by Will. Will under pressure lets it go, and Long Island will pass it out. Will picks it up, sends it down long, bouncing off of somebody's stick. Played by the goalie behind the net. Goalie scrambles to get back in position. Shot, scramble, and that was Shane Sewick got the shot off. I've lost track of it. Played again by the goalie. Sorry for that little loss of tracking. Spencer at the blue line keeps it in play. Keeps it in the offensive zone, I should say. But we lose possession. It's going to be lofted out. Mason will pick it up. We got a few seconds left in the first period. Pound it around. And up to Sewick. Pass, shot, and glove save right as the bell rings. That will end the first period. We're at one. We had a 5-minute break between periods. And we'll take a little bit of a coffee break here. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Arabica beans. The Arabica beans, the king of coffee beans. Coffee, the thing that keeps us all going in the morning. Luke's sister reminds me that today's broadcast also brought to you by cream. Cream, it's the thing that makes coffee taste good. Today's humor brought to you by Complete Improvisation. Just making stuff up as I go along. Last year, I'd sometimes, when I had the foresight, would go write down a few jokes just to fill the dead air. Usually swiping from Reddit/funny or something like that, but just looking for one-liners. Any joke that can be told in a single line. But I'm not so organized today. I don't like morning games, man. Especially when we drove down this morning and kids slept in the car. And it's a long enough break. I should go out and do some interviews, but I'll spare you. Too awkward to fuss with a mask, do interviews, and drink coffee at the same time. And of those things, I think the coffee is the most important, don't you? Actually, what I will do maybe is, they had a timer running with the, we were showing 5 minutes on the clock, but now they switched just to the 25-minute clock, so. Additional credit for today's broadcast brought to you by Dedicated Parents. Dedicated Parents, they're the real thing that makes this thing work. I wonder if I can. Can't see here. I may mute the audio here. Oh, there you go. For some reason I had chat minimized so I couldn't see it. So welcome Jeff, Cindy, Marissa, everyone else who's watching the stream. We got 9 folks watching live, according to heads up display here. I'm only calling out those people because they said something in chat. Since I just noticed that there was stuff in chat. Will say I also do appreciate the IceWorks providing nice solid Wi-Fi, getting showing 30 frames a second and 3.5 megabits or 2.5 megabits a second of data, kilobits a second. Oh, sorry, 2.5 megabits per second of upstream bandwidth. So it's should be a good solid stream. What I haven't looked for is how my battery's doing. I again forgot to, or didn't check that I had all the right cables. So my auxiliary battery's not running again this week. But last week it was fun. I could get through a whole game without. Plus, we're not on the ice. The cold weather seems to do a number on phone batteries. When I say cold weather, I mean, of course, the cold of the ice rink. It does seem a little shame to me that there are rules that no parents can be in the stands, and I guess it kind of makes sense from the standpoint of left. They don't want to make any exceptions or have to adjudicate the exceptions. But I think you got these. You'd have more social distancing if they let a few people sit in the stands on the far side, right? I mean, they got half the people in this restaurant would be happy to. Just a handful of us. I mean, just people who are streaming or filming, and they get a couple designated by the team reps to be able to use the stands on the far side would seem reasonable to me. But I can understand that the rink doesn't want to have to make those calls or worry about it, so they've set a rule, and the rule is the rule. They were running a clicker and counting people as they came into the restaurant. The restaurant is allowed to operate at only 25% capacity, but apparently that's plenty enough to seat a crowd of parents for one of these EJ games.
That's like you threw like a log on it. You guys can check right before the game they change. I think his colors are actually
So they did say 5 minutes on the clock, but it occurs to me that they're actually going to zam the ice. That usually takes more than 5 minutes, so I didn't really pay attention to how long we've been sitting here, but the Zamboni is just leaving the rink now, and which makes me think we'll probably get started again in just a moment or two. We'll be back here at this rink for all of the games this weekend. I'm not sure if we're on this sheet, but this afternoon's game, of course, so you can all check the schedule. It's at 3 o'clock, I believe. So hopefully enough time to go check in the hotel and take a shower before coming back to beat some other team from Long Island.
Monday is so I check in the homeroom, and then if they need, like, that's when we can go access the teacher and everything else. But Mondays are burns. They don't have to go on Monday, so if they had this on like Sunday, Monday, and then really sort of
I'm good.
It's so old that they don't want to put it on a spinner. If they actually remember for the end. Standard
Shane Spadetti took the face off. Interesting that they did not change sides. That seems odd. All right, there's a shot. Cover shot. It's so early I didn't even see it. I think it was off for Shane's stick. Covered by the Long Island goalie. Shane takes the face off again. It's going to come back out. White gets possession. They're going to send it down. Colin gets it back out. Hands it back to Shane again. Shane skates it through. Loses it. Almost gets tripped on the clean ice. Hands it up to Landon as it goes down. Off the boards, up to Colin, I believe. Back to Landon. Landon tried to get to Shane. Didn't quite get there. Gets past him and around. White's going to end up with possession. They'll take it out. Scramble here as trying to figure out where this puck is going. Fancy footwork by Zach Marshall and pressed to skate it through. Didn't quite work. Tapped up, stopped at the point. Let's see. White's got it. They're doing a nice job passing it around. Good pass, Zach Marshall. He gets the stick in there. Collins also along the boards. The two of them managed to get it out to neutral ice. White still has possession. They're going to pass it long. Turned around by Jimmy on the far side. He gets it out to neutral ice. White passes it back into the zone. Mason off the bench. Gets a stick on it, hands it to teammate. Bounces a little bit back and forth until Will got it. He ended up tripping. Shane Stewick on the far side. Nice centering pass. Oh, right in front of the net. And Zach Posesny could not get a stick on it to capitalize. That was a nice opportunity. Almost worked. All right, comes Zach out to Spencer. Spencer, long wrister, pad save. Tapped in, passed through the slot by Shane, I think. Zach again couldn't quite capitalize. White passed it around. It's going to come out. White has to get off. Spencer takes the opportunity to accelerate and bring it up. He's going to skate it all the way through while his teammates are working on a line change. Defense gets it away from him. Meanwhile, Spencer fades back under the D. Tim Butler, fresh off the bench, comes in, tries to take it away. Shot. I think it was wide of the net from the far corner, or far point. Noah Robinson will go pick it up behind Jamie's net, passes it up to Joey. Taps it across, back to Noah. Noah's going to skate it through. White sticks it away from him, but Joey picks it up off the board. Paul accelerates, tries to stop it at the blue line. Can't quite get there in time, and White will bring it all the way back. Paul still using that speed as he comes all the way around. Skates it through, hands it off to Tim. Tim hands it back to Noah under some pressure. Passes it up to, who is that over there? Joey, still Joey out there. Joey tried to get a shot off. They shoot it out. Noah stops and neutralize off the boards to where Jack Klein tries to engage. Can't quite get there in time. Grayson coming off the boards. Swoops in, almost gets it. Doesn't establish clear possession though. White pass across, gets past Jack. They shoot real wide. Saw Jamie reach for it, but it just hit the glass. Scramble, it's hard to see what's going on here. You guys actually might be able to see better than I can, depending on the side screen you're watching on. Grayson, put some speed on, skates it through, skates into the zone, looking, tries to get it to Jack, and again, Jack just can't quite get the shot off. Back to Jack. I think that was Joe out there. Across to Dylan. Dylan will skate across the line while his teammates are, I think, doing another line change. Shane, and it's in! I'm sorry, is that Shane? That was Joey. I think that's Joey. I can't even see the number. I saw 7 on the jersey. So, I'm sorry, no, that was Shane Spadetti. No, Joe Scivolino. One of these days I'll get the two of them, those numbers right. I apologize. Joe. And the score will be 2-1 with 20 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second period.
This says she doesn't have any sound.
No sound. All right. Sorry. We're at 2-1. Sorry. Thank you, Marissa, for. All right, scramble there. So we're 2-1, 19 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock in the second period. The second point scored by Joe Scivolino. And lofted high into the safety net. And play will stop. As I think it was Zach Marshall was trying to get a shot off and lost an edge as he went down and managed to flick it up long. I apologize. I muted during the break and then I unmuted, but I must have tapped it again or something. Or I thought I unmuted and failed. So, Shane Spadetti, number 62. Took the face off. It's going to come around. Landon Street skates it all the way around. Nice little orbit of the offensive zone. Tries to get a shot off. Got deflected by the defense. And we will shift back in the other direction here. Pass intercepted by Landon. He will loft it. That's going to be icing. And we will pick it back up by Jamie's net. Zach Postis took the face off. It's going to come out. To bouncing around a little bit. I think that's Shane Suick got it in, and there's a whistle on that one. They're calling that icing. He must have hit it before crossing the line. Zach Postis takes the face off again. We'll scramble there right in front of the paint, and Zach sticks it away from the slot. Bounce off the boards. Will Schneider picks it up, shot wide, blocker save. I think it would have been too wide anyway. Mason gets the stick on it, but doesn't manage to control it. Zach has to race to get there, doing double duty as defense. Will Schneider off the board, turns it around, gets stopped at the blue line, or actually into neutral ice. Scramble. Will accelerate, fighting all the way into the corner. Tim comes in to sneak that puck out of there. Almost works. White turns it around. They're going to have to get past Mason and Spencer, I believe. Spencer gets him, forces him to the side. Puck goes all the way around. It's going to come out. White turns it around. Paul was chasing it into their offensive zone. Didn't get too far. Puck's all the way around. Mason in the corner. Hits the brakes, turns it around, off the boards, up to Paul. Gets turned around by White and still along the board. Spencer coming in. Defense switch. In the corner, still looking for it. It's going to come out to neutralize, across to Paul. Paul will take it across the line. Hits the brakes, tries to get a shot off. The defense is just right there. Oh, almost stopped by Joey, who was winding up for the shot. Couldn't quite get there. Noah hesitates a beat to let his teammates get off out of the offensive zone. He'll pat it back in. It just crosses the line where intercepted by White. I'm not sure who Noah was thinking he was hitting it to, or just trying to dump it in. Round to Joey to cross to Paul. Paul tries to shoot it through the player's legs. Does not work. Same number 5, White, with number 5, red. Noah hammers it, but right into somebody's stick. Dylan stops it along the boards, taps it back into the corner. Scramble there, like the guy's just holding. All right, it's gonna come all the way out. Noah off the boards, back up into neutral ice. Joey, I think heading to the bench, like surprised to find the stick on his puck, or the puck on his stick. Takes the shot off the post. Joe Scivolino hits the brakes, turns it around, right through the slot. Doesn't have a teammate there who can capitalize. A little too much juice on it. It's gonna come all the way out, and Colin will pick it up across to the far side to Jimmy. Jimmy up to, I think it was intended for Grayson, but it's gonna end up in White's possession. Comes back out. Shane Spadetti, and then shot from Grayson, gloves and held. I think maybe it wasn't held. It looked to me like the goalie caught it, but the puck came from somewhere else, so I must have misread what happened there a little bit. Either way, play stopped. Joe takes the drop. Puck's gonna come all the way down. It'll be icing on White. All right. Colin gets the puck after the drop, shoots a little bit too high off the glass. Jack gets the rebound, and it's in. And we will be 3-1 with 15 minutes and 29 seconds left in the second period. Nice. Nice. Shane Spadetti takes the face off. It comes out, White gets possession. Briefly, we try to get it back. Doesn't quite work. Colin taps it out of our defensive zone. Hands it up to Shane. Shane, that's a fancy stick handle, lets the puck slide into the corner. Well, he will chase it down himself. Gets pinned up against the boards. Tries to get it. Zach Marshall comes in behind him, looking to help. He goes down in a heap, tripping over somebody's stick. The two of them both go down together. Pass long. Colin will get it. Cross. Sorry for the camera here. This post. Jimmy hands it back to, who is that? Player behind the post. Landon with some real speed skates it through. Fancy stick work. Off the post. Bounces off back behind the net. Landon picks up his own rebound there. Tries to take another shot. Deflected, intercepted by the defense. They pass it up and across. Shot and glove save by Jamie. Play will stop with 14 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. We are up 3-1. In this first game of the EJ Showcase here in Aston, Pennsylvania at the IceWorks. Zach poses and he takes the drop. Puck comes around. Shane Sewick briefly taps it with the stick as he's trying to catch up with the puck. White cross, intercepted. Zach's got it. He's going to skate across the line, right in front of the net. Tries to do a backhand shot, deflected. It's going to come bounce wide. Raced by Zach, I think, to go get it himself. Spencer whacking at it. Shane Sewick coming in. Will Schneider. None of them can quite get possession away from Long Island. Will slaps it back into the offensive zone. White will pick it up behind their own net, and that's going to be holding, I guess, on White, number 24, I think. And I think we will end up with a power play. I've been threatening for years to actually learn what all the hand signals are. And every now and then I go do it, but I forget. All right, Tim Butler took the face off. I know the obvious ones. Every now and then I use something like, what does that mean? All right. Another penalty on White. And we will have a 5-on-3. This should be interesting. The coach here in front of me on the Long Island team is not happy about it. We're gonna swap out some players here. All right, we got Tim, Joey, and Jimmy, and Spencer, I think, all out there, and Paul. That's our lineup. White managed to get a stick on it. They're going to whack it long. Return play by Jamie. Hands up to Spencer. Spencer along the boards. Gets it into the offensive zone. White gets it back out. We're going to have to chase it again, using up some of our penalty seconds here. Paul takes possession behind Jamie's net. He's going to skate it, taps it up to Joey. Joey shoots off the goalie stick, up high. Picked up by Jimmy, takes a shot. Deflected by the goalie again, into the glass. Joey on the far side looking for something. Passes to Paul. Paul across to Tim. Tim shot. Goalie will catch it and hold. .49 seconds left in the 5-on-3. 12 minutes, 38 seconds left in the period. 1 minute and 1 second left in the power play overall, assuming we don't score before then. Or foul, I suppose. Joe takes the drop. It's going to come back out. And pass both Jack and Noah. Noah will have to go chase it down. It'll be played by Jamie. Noah tries to put the gas on, and I think that was intended as a pass to, but doesn't work here. All right, Grayson's out there. It's going to come back out. I get pass. Dylan. Dylan has to skate to go get it. Let's Noah. Noah skates faster, I guess, or skated faster in this case. All right, pass to Joey. I'm sorry, no, that's Joe. Dylan on the far side, backhands it. It's going to come out again. Noah picks it up. I think he took it right through the paint, like swinged it across into the boards. Under some pressure. Grayson, we're not doing a great job of controlling the puck in this power play here. Well, perhaps I should say that. All right, there's Grayson. Cross to Joe. Dylan off the wing side. Perhaps I should say that Long Island's doing a great job on their penalty kill here. Depends on how you look at it. Shane Spadetti got to stick on it briefly. Sticked away by Jamie. Penalty kill is over. Both penalties are done. We're back on 5-on-5 play. Dylan tries to skate through. And I think we just scored. We just scored. I didn't see what happened. So many players is wrapped from behind the net, and I couldn't see who put it in. But my apologies. Failure of narration. Score will be 4-1 with 10 minutes and 34 seconds left to play. Slap shot from the point from Long Island. Comes out, Landon picks it up with some speed there. Passes it right through the paint, but teammate, I think it was Shane Spadetti, I believe, just couldn't quite get there in time. It was almost there. He'll get that by the end of the season. Or something. Spencer cross to Shane Spadetti. Shane gets a little bit outstick there, outmaneuvered Colin in the corner, picks it up, tries to get it up. I can't see exactly what's happening there. Colin gets it again. He'll skate it behind Jamie's net. Shane Spadetti.
But so many things have been integrated, like deeply.
All right, skate through. Spencer puts the gas on. He's going to skate it up off the goalie's shoulder. It was sealed to the post. Zach almost got the rebound. Pass Will Schneider. They're going to shift to defense. Can't see very well here. Looks like that was intended as a shot. Ended up being wide behind the net. It's going to come back. Spencer's going to have a beat. He'll send it back around the other direction. Will accelerates to go get there. Spencer, I think, along the boards, taps it up past Shane Suick. Nice cross. Zach couldn't quite get the shot. Zach posed his knee. Couldn't quite get the shot off. White gets it up into neutral ice where Mason will pick it up. I think that's Mason. Yeah, that's Mason. Mason off the boards, up past Shane Suick. And that will be icing. And I will stop to drink a sip of coffee. 4-1 on the scoreboard, 8 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second period. Tim Butler takes a drop. Puck squirts across the far side. Paul Allison. I think scrambler. Tim's gonna fighting right at the blue line. Man, puck squirts out, bouncing out to neutral ice. White will try to skate it around. Joey almost got it away. Number 12, White, is going to pound it around the boards. Noah will pick it up in the far corner. Gets double teamed, I think. It's really hard to see. All right, Dylan. Bounce off the boards up to Joey. Or is that Shane? Yeah, that was Joey. Tries to get it up to Paul. Goalie comes way out of his net to cover it, and play will stop. It's like Tim Butler's line up for face-off. Paul and Joey out there with him. Puck bounces into the corner. Paul picks it up, taps it across. Noah will pick it up at the point. Skates through. Accelerates. Puck gets sticked away from him. Candidly, I think Noah's gotten spoiled playing at Yorktown, where he didn't have quite the strength of the competition. Well, he played at Cats Academy too. Yeah. He puts on that burst of speed, and I think he thinks he can do anything, and then someone gets sticked away from him. I don't know. That's just, maybe I'm reading too much into it. He is fast though. All right. After the drop, came right through the paint. Easy stick away from Jamie. Jack pass cross to Dylan. Oh, sorry, it's Grayson, not Dylan. Just see the 4 on the jersey. Nice. Oh, that was like a nice try to center pass, but Colin couldn't, despite his long arms, couldn't quite reach it. Jimmy up along the boards to Grayson. Grayson will take possession and bounce pass up, unfortunately, past Jack. White gets it. Grayson's going to battle, try to take away from him. Jimmy coming off the boards, off the bench. Or was he already out? Joe, surely no. Hammers it back around the boards. Comes out, bounces off, I think off Jack's stick into neutral ice. He passes it back up. White will get possession. Some of our guys, I think, are going to the bench. Yep. Zach Marshall coming out, stops it at the blue line, drives it in, takes a shot. bounces a little bit in front of the goalie before he covers it. And play will stop. 6 minutes exactly left on the clock in the second period. We're still up 4-1. Considering our string of 4 losses so far this season, this is looking like a better start to this weekend. Shane Spadetti tries to get a shot off, took the drop into Mason, pass back to Shane, I think. Ends up bouncing off the boards. Spencer stops at the point, turns it back around, right through the paint, doesn't have a teammate to capitalize. Zach and Landon? Is that Landon out there? There's Landon. Puck's gonna come out. Mason sticks it away. And Jamie, puck happens to slide past him. Sticks it off into the corner. It's gonna come back. Spencer hits the brakes, gets possession. Pass up to Landon, I believe. And I think got flicked up into the air or something and play stopped. Actually, maybe it was offside zone. It came out briefly to neutral ice. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left, and we're up 4-1. Shane Spadetti took the drop. Spencer will come up with possession afterwards. Bounce pass up. Pass Zach Marshall. White player misses the puck, giving Shane an opportunity to try to do something. Almost works. Suick tried to get a stick in there. Also, just a beat later than needed. Nice pad save, Jamie. They did get a shot off there. White's got it in the corner. Shots. Pad save sticked away by Jamie.
It's not this one. It's the next one. Because this is the college. It's not that it's the next one.
White's doing a nice job keeping possession, passing back and forth. But we will eventually get it out to neutral ice. They're going to dump it in. Noah will pick it up in the corner. He tries to flick it up. Scramble there. It's hard to see what's going on. White sends it around the boards behind the net. Will Schneider, I think. And Shane Spadetti picks it up. He will dump it in, giving opportunity for some line changes there. Ref is, I can see the other team's coach very angry. He thinks it was icing. The refs did not agree. Shoulder save. I don't know if you call it a shoulder save. Shouldered away, and Jamie, and he will take the rebound and cover, or hold on to it rather. Not cover, but. Occurs to me I should probably pay for my coffee. Sorry here while I try to hold the camera and get some money out at the same time. All right, play is resumed, so I'm going to stop worrying about that. Fortunately, Luke's sister's there to watch the cash I just left on the table. Colin trying to fight it, keep it out of the defensive, get it out of the defensive zone. Wyatt brings it around. Puck will bounce back behind Jamie's net. Wyatt tries to center it, sticked away by Jimmy. Pass up to Shane Siwick, I believe. He sends it long, and that will be, I guess, icing? Offsides. What was that? Icing. Three minutes and 6 seconds left to play in the second period. I believe there's only 2 periods in this format. Zach poses and he takes the drop. Puck comes. Where is that puck? It's hard to see. Looking through this crazy plastic shielding here. All right. White got possession right after the drop and took a shot. Nice pad save, Jamie. they get another shot off. This time he will cover. Oh, it looks like he's holding it, so he will catch and hold. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to play. Shane Sewick takes the drop. And I think he handed it off to Joey. Joey got it out into neutralize, where it got sticked away. Mason will accelerate, chase it into the corner. Gets boarded, a little bit of shoving there. Puck ends up in the far corner. Pass out to the point, shot, well wide of the net. It's sitting on the back of the net. I think they fished it off. Paul Allison puts the gas on. He will take it across the line. Back behind the net, looking for the wrap, shot. And I think it hit the outside of the net. Nice centering, and another shot by Paul. Shot by Joey. Deflected. No point on that one. White takes it across. They're going to dump it back. Jamie will play it. Mason sends it across to Spencer. Spencer up to Joey. Puck bounces up into the air. Neutralize. Scramble there. Again, Mason back around the boards. Spencer in the far corner. Sends it back to Mason. Mason scramble, turns around a few times. Up to Paul. Paul tries to get it across to Tim, I think. Tim to Joey. Doesn't work. White gets it. They're gonna take it around behind the net and out to their guy at the point. Off the boards, back to the corner, and this time it's going to come out. Jack's right there, putting pressure on him. Jack, nice, tries to go like some kind of behind the back move. Scramble here, sticked away by Jamie. Less than a minute to go. A little bit of a line change. Right into this. All right. I think that's Joe Scivolino. Jack White at the point, shot well wide of the net. Jamie's reaching for it, but he didn't have to. Shane Spadetti, or is that Joe Scivolino? I just saw the 6 in the jersey. I think it was actually Joe Scivolino. 18.1 seconds left to go. Joe, after the drop, gets it right at the goalie, who will cover it. And we'll stop with 15.1 seconds. Nice 3-second play. And 7 seconds left to go. Pounded around by Noah. And that'll be it. We're out of time. So we'll finish this one. We'll see you all this afternoon. And hopefully, maybe I can find a better place to shoot from. There's not great shots because these, but it's nice that we're close. Appreciate it. I'll try to hopefully get some rest. And Luke should be in net this afternoon. We're playing the Long Island Sharks, I believe. So we'll see you this afternoon. All right. Have a great Ashburn day.